Welcome back, BenchWarmers, to Gameweek 8 or 7, whatever you want to consider it. Recap. Fulham making the push for top 4. Don't sleep on them. Stevie G proving the haters wrong with a 1-0 victory over Southampton. Son with a 13-minute Hattie. And what would put Leicester in dead last? Brendan Rodgers is a dead man walking. Haaland disappointing us this weekend with 1 goal. Come on, man. Do better than that. Newcastle draw to Bournemouth, proving money can't save you. Arsenal claiming the rightful spot at number 1 with a stroll in the park past Ivan Toney. And Everton get their first win of the season. Lampard is back. What's going on, guys?
What's up, baby?
Yo.
Are you okay?
You just said Lampard is back. When was he ever there?
Yeah, I'm just saying what the world is saying right now. Don't worry, guys. It feels like it's been like a while since. Oh, by the way, thank you guys for the pizza. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Very good, very good. I'm full, ready to go. Got the fuel in me to kind of get this podcast underway. But how have you guys been? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in a while, so clean
threads on
shout out
Nick.
to DHK. I'm putting everyone on.
Please sponsor us.
Oh yeah, please, yo. Honestly, it could be a chance. You never know. Please sponsor Matt Cheap. DHK, thank you.
Guy, you seem very prideful behind that belt of yours today. You weren't shy about benching down the way in.
I got a couple weeks to go to enjoy it, so I'm gonna enjoy it.
It looks dirty. Man doesn't know how to polish it.
I'm chilling, man. I'm glad we were able to formally celebrate the 2 September babies on the pod. So that's nice.
I found out our birthdays are very common.
Mm-hmm.
So
You guys are
basically
Christmas,
Really?
Christmas babies.
What'd you find out?
that well, specifically September 10th is like the second or third most common birthday. So
Really?
I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah,
I ain't-
September September in
In our
general.
hearts.
September in general because of Christmas.
I heard. I vaguely remember hearing that the 24th was one of among the top 5 rare birthdays.
Of
Yes,
the month.
December 24th is one of the rarest birthdays in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, September's a popular month. November's a popular month because of Valentine's Day as well.
Yes, that's true.
Why?
You know, the
I don't. No,
The
tell
birds
me.
and the bees?
Indulge me.
the birds and the bees conversation.
Oh, okay. I never had that conversation with my parents actually.
Hispanic parents.
I thought he's gonna double
Yeah,
down with.
is that a thing? Has I mean,
No.
I never had
I
that.
don't think they know what that is.
Our parents
That's why we-
specifically, yeah.
That's why you procreate too much.
I never had to sit down and be like, okay, this is how it works. I'm like, no, you figure it out.
For real. Oh man, I didn't even go over our names, whatever.
Yeah, no, but we can start from this side. You can start with your intro.
What's my intro?
Your name.
Your name?
Oh.
Yeah, shit.
I know it's been a week, but come on.
Oh,
Just end it, bro. Just end it.
This was Pepsi.
Oh my god, you got sugar rush. You're not even drunk.
I mean, I had one beer.
Drunk already?
Yeah, it's over there.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, start with your
could-
intro.
My name is Josue, aka Dyer.
Diego Statro.
John, aka Gat.
Nico Nick.
Eric E-Rock.
Hey. And our
Oh,
crack
just-
producer.
Marco.
Oh, come
Mark
on,
Cutie.
man.
Marcutius.
Manny Mac. No, did I say Mac?
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, we are streaming from time to time now on Twitch and what's the other one? YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. BenchWarmers FC TV.
Yeah.
BenchWarmers FC.
All the socials down below, so we appreciate any follows, any likes, comments, reviews. Goes a long way. Definitely get some more exposure out. And if you want to join the bench, let us know. Shoot us a DM, a little tweet or something, and we'll get you on here or on video if need be. But we want to get your banter in as well. Now, before we get into everything, we do have international break happening this week, so our schedule's gonna be. I know.
Boo.
But we are gonna change the schedule just a bit. As you can see, we are recording later this week. We are gonna record Wednesday next week as well, right? So we're not gonna have the typical Monday, Wednesday, just because there's not much content besides the boring international stuff that's going around. But it's gotta happen, right?
Yeah.
And there's injuries already.
Yep.
Who's injured already?
Injuries already.
Who?
Want to talk about it now, or do you want to actually get into it?
I'm just curious.
Marco Royce.
But that
No.
was
Well,
that was
yeah.
Borussia, though.
No, there's you said Digne. Digne's
Dini's
probably
out. He pulled out of the
Oh,
France
A
squad.
lot of French
He got
players.
some kind of
Lloris?
stress
Didn't Lloris
a
pull out?
stress fracture for
Yeah.
Digne.
Yodi's pulled out too.
Lloris pulled out.
Is
Wow.
Rafinha out too?
Pogba.
Alexander
Well, both
Isak
been hurt for a
also
while.
pulled out.
Alexander Isak got a niggle, so he pulled out.
Really?
Yeah.
Nathan Patterson for Everton got stretchered off for Scotland today.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Now Everton's only like hope right now.
I think he. Well, aside from Connor Cody, I think he was probably one of the more competent defenders on that back line.
You
So
consider Connor Cody a competent defender?
One of their
among
most-
Everton,
For Everton?
among Everton defenders,
Yes.
yes. Among Everton defenders, yo, my man's trying to slander me already, bro.
Just because it's not Saliba doesn't mean it.
So yeah, it's only been what, a day, 2 days into international break. We gotta get all these injuries.
Yeah, it's terrible, bro.
So you mean there's injuries already? You guys are still sticking by your stories of everyone's gonna play 100% right before the World Cup?
I mean, Marco Rose just got injured. He's up
And
in the
he-
World Cup.
Is
So yeah, I stick by my guns.
I
It's
don't know.
another
La-
major
I
tournament
think
for us.
this. I
that
think this
last-
is probably gonna like.
The last 2 weeks, nah,
I think
50%.
I think it's gonna like people are gonna be like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't.
U21 is gonna be playing for all of us.
Yeah, probably.
Well, I've also heard that.
To kind of, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the October schedule is just gonna be fucking slammed with all these
Bro, like,
fixtures.
8-9 games for most teams.
To kind of a counter to make a counterpoint to what you're saying. Saliba's been carrying an injury for the last. He's been carrying an injury for the past couple.
He
Game week.
laughed again. He laughed.
Because
I think you make like some joke.
It was
And he-
instinct again.
and
That's-
he just because he knows he loves Saliba now. He can't
I
go
think
away
you're gonna make like a joke or some shit.
No, but like that, he's been carrying an injury, and he played a full game last game.
What injury
So,
was that?
I think it's a thigh injury he's carrying right now, and he's playing for France now. So I'm gonna stick with my guns. I think players are gonna play.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. We got a lot to talk
Carrying
about though. Got a lot
Well,
to
I
talk
think
about.
wait, you have what, another month, 2 months for the World Cup.
2.
November 20th.
All right, so we'll definitely get something out before then. So yeah,
months
ready
today?
for the
For the loop.
the
For the
loop.
loop question.
Ready.
Yeah, ready for the loop.
Loopy loop.
The tune-up. Let's do it.
So I don't have it written on here, but I'm gonna ask you guys for 3 players, okay? I'll current players, not past players, and I'll leave it up for interpretation, preferably youth project. 3 players, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 attacker to build your squad around. Who are you picking?
Preferably a youth project.
So like what, under 25?
Yeah, what do you consider?
that's fair. I consider that. Yeah, that's
Stick it to one league or any league.
any current player.
Okay.
Any current player.
Shit.
Their age.
Out.
Under 25.
Okay. I got my 3.
What are they?
I got Saliba.
Oh gosh.
Go in.
Gabi, and Gabi. Is that what he's gonna?
Oh, that would have been good.
Triple G.
I heard Saliba. Oh god.
Chouameni
Romani.
Okay.
and Vinicius Jr.
Vinny Jr. Okay. Anybody else?
Kind of hard to choose a defender.
Yeah, that's the only
Yeah,
thing
that's
I'm
the one.
stumped
That's
on.
the one.
Right.
That's the one.
That's pretty easy in my opinion. But
Oh god.
I'm
just look at the fucking
I-
stats right now. It speaks for himself.
Well, now I answered your question in the group chat, but now that if you want 25 and younger, Cancelo's out. So I probably pick Ferland Mendy.
Ferland Mendy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and you laugh at Saliba, seriously?
Valverde.
Saliba and you pick Ferland Mendy?
I didn't laugh at Saliba. I just said, "Oh God."
That is good.
I have no idea why you picked Mendy's shit, but I better think.
Valverde
Valverde's
and Haaland.
okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chouameni and Haaland, but as far as I envision more of a central defender that's gonna be like a Van Dijk, Saliba type, but I want a different name just for argument's sake.
Because you don't want to say Saliba.
I will easily say Saliba. I don't mind. I will easily say Saliba.
How's
but
Martinez? He's pretty young.
No, he's
No.
27, I think.
I think he's
Something like
older.
that.
I thought he was like 25 or something.
No, I think he's older than that.
I'll check for that
I
right
believe-
now.
I'm gonna put my money on 26. I feel bad for not knowing this, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't think Martinez would.
Who's your attacker? Holland.
Yeah, I would put Haaland and Chouameni, bro.
Yeah.
I would put Haaland and Valverde. I'm just having trouble finding a defender as well.
Nobody wants to say it, bro.
They hate it.
They hate
They hate that
Oh.
it's here.
I mean, we can
Actually, you
Well,
could
no,
actually pick
mainly
him.
because I want
Okay,
options.
alright,
25, right?
He's 24.
24.
Oh, okay.
I tell you, he's young, man. He's
Okay, Martinez
Yeah.
then.
Nah.
Oh God, my God, even fucking worse.
Who's better, Saliba or Martinez?
Saliba.
Go off track.
No, Saliba, obviously.
Saliba.
I have no qualm saying that. I'm just saying for like the colorfulness of the pause, for a little bit of difference of opinion, variety.
Equal opportunity opinions. I feel you.
So that's why I was gonna show. I mean, I think honestly, Saliba, Tchouaméni, Holland is a decent spine for any team, especially building for the future. That's the main thing.
You say yours?
What about
Well,
your answer?
Valverde than Haaland, yeah, but no, yeah, Saliba.
Valverde than
Saliba would
Haaland?
be the
Yeah,
would be the
Valverde,
starter.
man, he's been impressing lately.
He could play midfield. He could play on the wing.
Yeah.
He's just
Yeah, he's
Very
supposed to.
phenomenal.
He's supposed to be a midfielder, but he's killing it on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to go.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
light.
he's gonna
He
pick
sees the light.
Alexander Arnold. He'll pick
I'm gonna
Alexander
go
Arnold.
Ibrahim Konate.
Okay. Because even you don't believe that, but okay.
I do.
Okay.
He's injured right now, bro.
Exactly. That's why you don't want to. You don't even believe that.
He's injured right now, bro.
Availability is the best ability. So go ahead.
Saliba's injured, but he's still playing.
But he's still playing though.
Oh, yeah,
so he's
okay, fair enough.
available.
Still available.
He's available.
I wasn't available for Arsenal for like 3 years.
Because we loaned him out. What do you mean? That's like the
Wasn't
worst.
the right decision.
I think it was a perfect decision.
It was
You see the
amazing.
development in the player.
All right, Konate. So everyone's picking Saliba, so I'll go someone different.
Someone's not
Kylian
playing?
Tchouaméni and Kylian Mbappe.
Fucking Bob.
Le GM.
Yeah, no. I'm Haaland.
Le GM. Fuck him.
That's
Did
crazy.
you guys see that assist thing about Mbappe now? I couldn't find the
Yes,
link.
I saw that
Mhm.
post. That's just hilarious. That just
Great.
proves
Proves what?
he's a fucking selfish piece of shit.
Ne-
That's what it proves.
Neymar,
That's what it proves.
Neymar and Messi have been assisting the front three consistently. Mbappe has not assisted them.
So
Well, Neymar and Messi are way better playmakers.
No,
than
but
Mbappe.
there was a comparison chart between MSN and M&M, where MSN, all of them had assist and goal contributions between each other, and it was I had to find the actual like chart for it, but they were playing for each other. On the other hand, it looks like
You got fat zeros, fat fucking
Fat
zeros
zeros.
coming from Mbappe.
I also saw a counterpoint that Mbappe his XA is actually pretty high, just meaning that the either Neymar or Messi or whoever's on the receiving end is missing it. Bless you. Go
Thank
ahead.
you.
I don't know. I still think Mbappe is. I think he went to
I mean, he still has a crazy amount of goals this calendar year. He's like
In-
top 3
in the Uber Eats league.
and
that's-
Champions
Yeah,
League
he's
as well.
behind. And guess who's falling behind him? Foreign Balogun, who we loaned out as well.
Mbappe, come on, guys. Mbappe's still fucking incredible. Like,
Haaland's better. 11 goals in the Premier League. 11 goals in the Premier League. I want to see Mbappe.
what is Haaland better than Mbappe?
Listen,
How many goals does Mbappe have in the Premier League?
How many? How many? Goals
Zero,
does Mbappe
exactly.
have? How many
Exactly.
goals does Mbappe have in the Uber Eats league right now?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Mark, can you find this out? How many goals Mbappe has in the Premier League?
I don't
This,
know.
this season, right?
This is, yeah, I don't know right now. I think he has 7 goals, if I'm not mistaken.
What does Haaland have over Mbappe?
Hold on. He has 7 goals in the Uber Eats league. Mbappe has Haaland has 11 goals in the Premier League. It's
Mbappe's a much better football player.
he has 7 goals. I'm
Is
pretty
that everything
sure.
on
It is
goals?
7
It's 7, right?
It's
Not
7
everything's
in the
on
league.
goals.
goals.
And assists.
Everything's about goals.
Assists.
No. Zilch. I'll tell you right now. I know what it is. It's Zilch.
So do you guys think Erling Haaland is a better footballer than Kylian Mbappe?
As of right now, yes. Current form, yes.
Assists.
Because
He
he has like 4
he's
more
not
goals.
even in
Current
two.
form, yes. Wait, what is
All I know-
separating
If-
Mbappe
if-
from
all I
Haaland?
know
If we're going to
is-
use goals to separate a player, that's not a fair
If
comparison.
you're a striker
I can say Ronaldo
and
was
your
better
job
than
is to score goals, I'm gonna rate you on your goals. If you're a defender and I'm grading you on clean sheets, I'm gonna go on your clean
0.
sheets and tackles.
You can't rate defenders on clean sheets.
No, I'm saying in tackles and the defensive efforts made. But if you're telling me that Mbappe is miles better than Haaland or is better than Haaland, where?
Better dribbler. He's better at taking on players. He's better at
Okay,
out wide.
but
He's
that's
better
gonna-
at
but
creating.
that-
He's better
but
at.
Haaland-
Creating what? He has 0 assists.
You just mentioned expected assists.
No,
Expected
0
assists. How many actual assists?
It doesn't
7
matter.
goals.
Assists doesn't-
7
you
goals,
can't-
0 assists
Assists doesn't matter
in the
Like,
league.
when you give a ball to your teammate, it's out of your hands. As long as you just create the chance.
Haaland has assists.
That's literally what I was looking up.
Like I just said, you can't judge assists because it's on the other players to actually score the goal.
But I could judge the goals.
You can judge the goals, but if we're gonna use goals
Haaland
to
has
divide
1
a player,
assist.
then we
Yeah,
can use
it's a good
fucking.
Better than Mbappe.
We can use Salah was better
good
than
nick-
But you
fucking
also-
someone else because
Look, there is the hockey assist, and nobody counts that the assist to the assist.
I don't know how many hockey assists
That's the
he
problem. You can't. So what Nico is saying is pretty true. Once he makes the pass, you control it. He can take 7 steps, and then it no longer becomes 7 touches, and then no longer is an assist.
I think we all seen the clip of Mbappe, right?
So
Not making the runs, not making the passes in the final third.
that doesn't make him not. A better
But that's
footballer.
that's a part of a footballer. If you're telling me that he's not putting the effort, how does that make him a better footballer?
He is putting the effort. He has like fucking top 3 goals this calendar year.
But this season, the calendar year, you can always.
He still has a crazy amount of goals this season too.
Haaland is better.
He's 7 in the
Because
league.
Haaland has more
Haaland
goals.
is better.
If I can bring up any player and say, oh, he's better than fucking Messi because he has more goals.
I'm not saying he's
Or
better than
some shit.
Messi, but
No, just any other player. Like you can bring up some player in like fucking the Romanian first division. He has 7
Exactly.
goals compared to Mohamed
Exactly.
Salah's
Well,
2.
How many goals does Messi have in the Romanian first division? 0.
You can't just judge a footballer in attack.
no, but,
based on
but
more
you
goals.
can't say that Mbappe is better just because he's a
Mbappe
better
is
dribbler.
a better footballer.
He could. You know
Best-
what? I think
I-
we can give ground to that he's a better footballer. But as far as being a better teammate, clearly with that graphic, circling back to the graphic, 0 assists to
Yeah.
Messi, 0 assists to Neymar. At least you have Haaland giving the ball up to Gundogan for that goal. So
I'd still have
And
it.
there's,
I would say that.
there's video evidence too of Mbappe not passing the ball in front of the goal to Neymar. So I mean,
Mbappe for like 4 seasons fucking carried Neymar. And Neymar was putting in 0 work in the Champions League. Zero
now
work.
it's 0 work. Now it's 0 work. How the context changes when you're trying to suit your argument. That's crazy. That's
What did Neymar
crazy.
do in 2017, 2018? Provide the assist to fucking
didn't
Rabiot.
Mbappe miss a sitter in the Champions League final against Bayern Munich?
What did Neymar do that?
He missed a sitter too, but they both missed sitters.
Hey,
So what's your
Mbappe,
point?
Mbappe carried him in 18, 19. Neymar was whole injury. He scored a goal away at Old Trafford.
He was
scored
partying
the
with
goal
his
away at the
sister.
Parc
Let
des
him
Princes.
be.
Neymar wasn't. He was on the bench with that famous ass gif. Oh, look at me. My team just blew a 3-1 lead to Man United, who has
He
like
wasn't playing.
U21
If he was
players.
playing, he would have won.
The next season in 1920, the only Neymar performance he had was against Atalanta, where he actually changed the game. But who was the one that provided the assist for triple moting? It was Mbappe to make it 2-1.
So was it Mbappe? What has Mbappe won?
What do you mean? What has Mbappe
Besides
won?
Ligue 1? If he's carrying them so
Fucking
much,
World
was he carrying
Cup?
them too?
no,
World
PSG
Cup?
was PSG.
Yeah, okay, now he's talking about the World Cup.
Oh, they-
Who fucking won the World Cup?
What
He's
did-
the fucking best player too
What has
now?
Neymar won with PSG then? They play on both same team.
Exactly, but what I'm saying is, look, you can't say that Mbappe is just a better player than Haaland. Because if you're trying to build a team, do you want to build somebody who's gonna execute what you need, or just
Okay,
play for
that's
themselves?
all right. If you're gonna base it on like actual intangibles, then maybe
what-
yeah.
what-
But
why would you-
I'm
what am I
I'm
saying?
basing on like just like actual just footballing
That would be
player. Like
interesting to see how a spine with one or the other would fare, and I think we have the ability to see that at least throughout this season and the next. Because you could argue that isn't what's his name, Gaultier or whatever,
yeah.
that he's looking at talent right now to build for. It looks like a long-term project, and then clearly, obviously, Man City is always whatever in perpetual rebuild. But I think we're gonna have the capability to see how both of those teams are gonna go. And the funny thing is that the trajectory is going towards the same goal, which is Champions League, that neither of them have gotten yet. So I think first one to get their hands on the Champions League trophy
Person to
wins.
win it. Person to win it.
That's gonna be this year's final watch.
Well, you guys need the World Cup because I
Calling
mean,
it now.
Haaland was fucking.
No, that's
You know.
that'd be unfair to compare France to Norway.
But I mean, I think that's a fair way to judge it. Like Champions League performances, and if you go by Champions League performances, I mean, Haaland on the fucking day too. You know what I'm saying? But move on from that. Didn't he break records already in the Champions League?
No,
Like
think it's the
youngest
youngest,
player at
yeah.
20 years old or something like
I
that.
think it's the youngest shit. Yeah.
I think he has what 24 right now.
All right, let's hit the whistle.
All right, kickoff. First game we got here is Wolves versus Man City. Wolves taking a page out of the Haaland playbook, but instead of scoring a goal, they take out Grealish. Guy, you were pretty excited to talk about this.
My man's went for it. My man's went for it.
Yo, he took him out.
My man's went for it. I think it kind of looked like he pulled out, but it was already too late by then, so he just fuck it. It's Grealish. At least if I'm
Grealish fucking
man,
fucking
man's is in the air like, all right, if I'm gonna hit someone, at least it's Grealish.
That's crazy.
How do you
That was
get?
But it-
Collins, right?
It
Nathan
was
Collins?
Collins. It was
Collins.
yeah, it was Nathan Collins.
What?
It was. I mean, it was a game that you would expect to go the way it did. It was both a little disappointing, but it made sense as to why it only ended 3-0. Because you would think when you go up against a team like City and you go down a man, that's curtains.
I know, fucking Haaland one goal.
And I
You
even
know
said it.
Mbappe all day, right?
I even said it.
No, hombre.
I even said it in the chat. As soon as the red card came, I said 10-0 incoming because that's what I was expecting. But
I was expecting 7, but oh well.
it made sense that City literally just stayed in second gear the rest of the game because it was already 2-0 at that point. They didn't need to really do anything else. Wolves with 10 men. Wolves is already not going to score on you anyway, but now with one less person, they're definitely not going to score on you. And with the congested schedule that is upcoming, just Yeah, let's just hold it and let's just ride it out.
I wish I would have like taken more notes on this, but there was like a thing I saw on Wolves as to why they always have, I think, a minimum of 5 Portuguese players on their lineup, and it's because of
As to
some.
why?
There's a reason why they have that. It's not coincidental. There's an actual Jorge Mendes who's like Ronaldo's agent. You know, all these motherfuckers, Portuguese agents. He owns some kind of company that is involved with Wolves. I have to find the ins and outs of it, but there's a reason why there's always 5 Portuguese players on that team,
Really?
which is kind of interesting to me.
I mean, it could be blessing in disguise because like the Portuguese market is really nice right now. So
Portugal's looking good, bro.
yeah.
They have a lot of talent coming out of that small little country right now.
Can you imagine like some other team, like for example, like I don't know, Newcastle before they or even with the takeover, getting like French players, whatever, like a minimum, like let's say their owners were like French fucking billionaires, right? Imagine like their owners put like French, that'd be crazy too, bro.
Yeah. I mean, between youth, who do you think has the better youth players right now out of all the nations? I know this is a side conversation. France?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I look at Portugal, man. They have a lot of players coming through, but maybe France right now more established players. I would say, yeah, you're maybe right.
Probably.
They got a ridiculous young core.
They
It
do.
doesn't look like it's stopping.
Yeah.
I just
But-
feel bad for whoever would have predicted that this game ended 3-0 and then changed it to something ridiculous like 7-1. But
I don't know. I just went based off of what you were saying, and
Yeah,
as
you were like
usual.
5-1 City.
Right, and then he convinced. He said
I
it
was
so.
close.
What? How he said it with so
Was close.
this conviction that
Yes.
it's like I'm like I'm right because of this facts, right? So I'm like, I bet you said 5-1. I'm gonna top
listen,
it off.
man,
I'm
I
gonna say
feel like
7-0.
I
and
feel like
I'm
De
gonna
Bruyne could
swap
have
my
walked
fucking-
away. De Bruyne could have walked away with a brace at least out of that game.
Well, but it's crazy. Haaland walked away with a goal, but that bringing his tally up to 11 goals for the season. And I'm not trying to make a point right now, but it's kind of crazy that 11 goals is what I would give a good player in the Premier League would achieve throughout the whole entire season.
Throughout the season, yeah.
So for him to achieve that in what the first,
6
Seven-
games.
seven-
Six
seven games.
Technically 7 since the postponement. But
yeah, that's we're witnessing history, guys. I think it's fair to say we're witnessing history.
Yeah, I think there was someone ran the numbers. It's like if he continues on his current pace, he ends the season at like 52 goals. I think
Which
was
is
the
20 goals.
which is like La Liga numbers.
which is not
Well,
gonna happen.
Which is
I'm waiting for that pulled hamstring.
Are we?
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Bro, we've been waiting for that shit for like a month and a
Thank
half.
you.
Why would you wish that? That's
Every
on a player.
season-
I'm
I'm not
I-
wishing for it.
No, I'm not wishing for it. I'm
it.
not wishing for it. But like Diego said in
Every
the beginning,
season, every season of his career, he misses minimum 10 games due to
because
injury.
he is injury prone.
So, all right.
I'm not wishing the worst for any player at all.
How many? Just to prove a point, yo. Just to prove a fucking point. Just to prove a point. If you were to miss 10 games, how many goals would that leave him at? Do you think? Like, if you can do the math off that.
if
That-
he's based on that projection, if he misses 10 games,
Oh, well, like high 30s.
I feel
Probably
no. I
40s.
feel like it
Low
also.
40s
Hold on.
probably.
Let me look at this.
I think that's still like record breaking numbers right there.
Yeah, because isn't like last couple of them were 25s,
What?
like golden boots.
last year
Last year was
22.
23.
Yeah, but the record is 32 goals.
31 or 32.
Who has it?
32.
Salah.
Salah.
You broke Ronaldo's record.
32.
And Suarez.
32.
Because he tied, I think.
So by the end of the season, it's also very key when this injury comes because by the end of the season, I'm gonna say the last 10 games they have to play Chelsea, they have to play Arsenal, and then they have to play Liverpool.
Yeah,
No.
but he's fixture proof.
Okay, yeah, but I'm just saying for
Oh, if he gets
argument's
injured
sake,
that time.
I'm saying for argument's sake, those teams would be able to put up somewhat of a fight. If he's injured for the
Mm.
10 games prior to that, which are the easier ones on paper, yes, he is fixture proof. But then let's say, yeah, he'll probably score in like a 2-0 or 2-1 win against Liverpool, but he won't be able to get another fucking hat trick against, let's
Yeah,
say,
because you also have to consider Champions
against,
League,
like,
depending how
Tottenham
far they go.
on
Champions
in
League,
February.
FA Cup,
You know what would be crazy though?
Carabao
Catch
Cup.
that? Catch that?
If he gets that
What?
if he gets that inevitable injury during the World Cup and
Yo,
he's
what-
back fit for the first
What is
resumption,
Oh,
wrong
fat.
with you guys, bro?
bro.
Listen, no.
Yeah, he's getting Nick Fish's script, bro. He was all about Haaland. I heard that he wants an injury to happen.
Nah, I don't want
He
Haaland
wants
to
to prove a
injure.
point. You know, that's crazy, bro.
Listen.
Hey, JG, I hope you're listening to this right now. That's crazy.
Listen. At least in January, come January is the turnaround for a lot of these fixtures. So
Mhm.
they play beginning of January, Chelsea, United, Wolves, Tottenham. Those four together. And then afterwards, like come April, which is match day 29, the last 10 matches, since there's 38, that's when they start that run against Liverpool, then Arsenal, then Chelsea, and then that's basically it. But I would say the ones like in between that, the Brighton, Leicester, Fulham, Brentford, Leeds, like that month of November, December, right after the.
Okay. All right. Let me ask you this question. I want the viewers and listeners to kind of give us their input as well. So if you want to jot this time down right now, Nick, go ahead. Assuming Haaland gets this inevitable injury, assuming because I don't want to push it on anybody.
I'm not pushing that at all.
I mean, when he gets his injury, how many? Assuming he misses 10 games, right? 'Cause that's what the average.
That's the average.
How many goals do you give him?
I was just gonna ask that. That's crazy.
Because if that's what we're basing it off of, how many goals is he gonna have in 28 games as opposed to 38 games, right?
Yeah, technically yes.
Upper 20s.
If he's literally scoring a minimum a goal a game,
Upper 20s.
Yeah, he'd
35,
actually
36.
he'd end up around the 30s, but I'm gonna say probably like 26, 27.
come on, dude.
I
I know you don't want to say, dude.
I
I know you don't want to
Bro,
say it.
Listen, we were united
was
at the
with
beginning
you,
of the
bud.
season. We were united, and then I was betrayed. Okay, I was left alone. I was left in the cold, and now look at what happens. Look what happens on this pod.
All right, what's
Okay.
I want to get everyone's exact Haaland prediction. What they
For the
think.
rest
Oh,
of
we're
the season.
Assuming he
doing
misses
that
10
now?
games?
Oh my God.
Assuming he misses 10 games
Or
healthy?
just throughout the season?
The injury?
No, because
I don't know. I don't-
That's a huge factor. 'Cause
Yeah.
we're talking about Haaland's track record and injury record because he always does get hurt.
He
Your
has
point.
one, yeah.
So let's assume. I mean, let's not assume. Let's make a prediction.
Let's presume.
Let's presume.
Let's presume that. Let's infer if he does sustain an injury and that injury does leave him out for 10 games, what it would be his final tally come the end of the season. I'm gonna say 26.
I'd say go with and without.
with
With
and
the
without.
10, with the 10, without.
Nah,
the
just
10.
like let's just factor in the 10 games.
Yeah, just 10 games.
Because that's what we're
with
going
the
on
injury.
right now. 'cause of his injury.
Because
If he's healthy, he's breaking it. That's what you're saying.
with the injury,
Actually,
no,
no.
I'm
That's what
saying
you're saying. No, That's
with
what
the
you're
injury,
saying right now.
with the injury
He doesn't wanna
26,
say
without
it,
the injury
so-
27.
Okay.
Right? That's how I'm gonna say.
All right. So is it safe to assume that you guys are saying that without injury, he's gonna break the record?
No.
No, I think
No,
it's
no,
better.
no, no.
But he said, "Yo, come
That's
on."
what I'm saying. Do
Come
both.
on.
With or
Yo.
without injury, I don't think he's going to break the record.
So how many goals does he have with the injury?
With the injury, I'm going to say 27.
So he doesn't score 3, 4, 5 more goals with
It's
10 more
just
games.
it's because of the look.
Yo,
There's so
the bias here is crazy.
no, it's not biased. It's not biased.
Listen, I'm a bona fide hater. I wear it with pride. I don't care.
It's not being biased. Is the league that he's in, the amount of games that he's gonna have to play, FA Cup, Carabao Cup,
He's not
UEFA
playing
Champions.
well. He's
Those?
not
You
playing
know,
well.
Pep Guardiola is gonna want to put him on the bench and not play
Yeah.
him every single league
Not
game.
for the fucking Carabao Cup. What the
No,
fuck
for
is that
for
doing in that
Champions
shit?
League,
Yeah, of course. He's gonna play
FA
those.
Cup possibly.
So
Towards the end.
but you're saying that with the 10-game injury, he's gonna have 27 goals. How many does he have without that injury?
By 29.
That's such bullshit, bro. That's such bullshit. That is
Bro,
like
that
bluff.
motherfucker's
All right, all right, how about this? All right.
He's laughing because he knows he's
No,
not.
no. It's okay. Who
All
was
right.
the last Man City player to actually win the Golden Boot?
Aguero, like 2015.
That was a while
But
ago.
all right, just
That doesn't mean
It don't mean
anything.
shit.
no. Just like all right, how many goals do you think you get? Like fuck the injury,
29.
whatever. Like just
29.
predict how many goals.
29
Okay.
in the league. 29.
Third of the way there already. We're not even a quarter of the way. through the season.
29.
Huh?
I still
Still
think
saying
29.
No, that was with the injury.
Okay,
We're
just
going
like how many
way
goals
off
do
the
you think?
rails.
How many goals do you think he's gonna get?
31.
I said 29.
It's 29.
Oh, with the injury?
No, just
No,
like how many
Yeah, I
goals?
said
no.
okay. I said 29. I
Okay,
thought you wrote
29.
my answer down
Nah,
already.
like, yeah.
I'm saying 31. He's not breaking the record.
28.
30.
Otro
30?
también, yo.
Pendejo.
What? Yo, what?
I'm gonna go 35 plus.
No, give
Oh,
it-
pick a
Give me
number.
like a number.
I mean, because if he's in,
Just fucking put 52.
40?
40 goals.
That's insane. That's
He's
insane.
literally
I was gonna say 42.
tracking that.
What the
He's
hell?
tracking towards that. Like, I mean, everything is
42.
pointing
If
that
he
No.
gets
direction.
injured, I want to say around 29.
Yeah, but this is
That's
out
like
of
a
the window
13
now.
goal difference.
What? It's a 10-game injury. That's
Exactly.
very likely.
But this is just like all right. How many goals do you think? I think I'll get. think I'll get 29.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Eric, write this down.
Dude,
minute 30.
It's
Minute
the
30.
holds a record. He doesn't want it to break either.
Wait,
yo.
but-
I'm trying-
yeah,
Guys,
did you give an
here
answer?
is
Bro,
crazy.
I am
What'd
biased.
you
I don't
say?
want him to break the record.
I'm appreciating history being made in front of our eyes. 11 goals in 6 games, right?
7.
7 games.
6 games. You only played 6 games.
What?
They've only played 6 games, right?
No, they played
7.
7.
7.
Because they skipped game week 7 and we just played game week 8.
Okay.
So they played
7
matches.
games in, 11 goals. I mean, literally everything is pointing for him to have 20 goals by the end before the World
He only
Cup
scored.
starts.
He
That's a
only
good prediction, by the way. Like I'm
he
just
only
saying,
he only scored 1 goal over the weekend. He's starting to decline.
Fair point. Fair point. I hate you guys. Let's go on Spurs and Leicester, man. You know, speaking of fucking declining, is Leicester because they're going down. They're getting relegated with that 6-2 demolishing.
I have 2 questions on Leicester. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I was gonna go to the next one.
Question number 1: Is Brendan Rodgers still there for the next game?
No.
I'm surprised you haven't actually fired him already.
Well, actually,
Question number 2: When is enough, and when does Iverson get a start?
3 weeks ago when they lost.
Flirty versus harassment.
yeah, for real,
Danny,
bro.
Danny Ward, Iverson, they're both part of shit.
Yeah, but Iverson's got to be
All
better
right, the
than
thing
Ward.
is, if Rogers were to get sacked, he'd already been sacked.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
He
I
could
don't,
get
think,
gonna
sacked on
be
Monday.
I don't think they can afford him. They can
They-
afford to sack him. That's my theory.
who do you get if you sack him?
Exactly.
that's the thing.
Possible.
The only
Ooh.
actually no, he's actually in Qatar. The coach that used to coach Spurs. What was his name again?
Fucking Ryan Mason.
No. No. The Portuguese guy. I forgot his name.
Mourinho.
No, the other one.
Wolf
Nuno.
Oh.
No. He's the only one that I can think of that could probably bring
Who's
Leicester
big
back
or
up,
something?
but he's coaching in Qatar right
Ew,
now.
Big Sam.
No.
I don't even know.
That'd be hilarious.
Relegation proof.
Relegation proof.
Big Sam. Can you imagine Leicester 5-0?
No, wasn't Big Sam at West Brom and they still got relegated?
Yeah, that was his like decline.
Yo, so this Youngman's son, he heard us?
No. And I'm tired of it. This is for you, JG. Okay, I clearly said because of Richarlison and Human Son took it personally. That Conte was like, "Listen, my boy, son, you're gonna have to eat bench because Richie is starting." He's like, "Oh, word? Okay, fine." And then obviously puts him in. Second goal up, starts to shush him. That's it. It's because of Richarlison, and I hope that for fantasy's sake, Conte learns his lesson and he stops doing that shit with Human Son and Richie. I think Richarlison should be an afterthought. I think he should be phased in much later. He has a proven goal scorer right there, and that's what I had said from the very beginning.
We haven't.
Because of Richarlison cutting into his minutes, that was going to be the main reason that would accelerate the decline of Human Son.
You
He
already.
can still
You
do
said
it.
he's already declined.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he did.
What's it called? Didn't he shushed, right?
He did
Yeah,
shush.
he
I
did.
despise when players do that.
Really?
Kai Havertz did that the other day. He shushed it. Like, bro, you haven't scored in like
Well,
50 games.
Yeah. I agree with you. I agree
You
with
know
it when
who
the player
he's shushing?
sucks because he does suck. But
Yeah, Human Son is like miles better than yeah. Yeah.
I think I would love
I think
if
he
it
was
was.
shushing Diego. I'm not gonna
Nah,
lie.
nah.
Yeah.
I would love
I
if
have
it
a
was
feeling
true.
that he was shushing Diego.
Nah, he was shushing Conte and he was telling him
He was
straight
not
up,
shushing Conte at
don't
all.
do this shit ever again.
This is your tinfoil hat time.
It's the first time that he was
Wait,
dropped.
please.
It's the first time he was dropped.
Yo, speaking of Conte, bro, I saw some tweet. I have no idea if his source is correct, but apparently he wants to go to Juve.
That's not true. He's from Italy, and it's international break. He went there to be with his
I
family.
don't know, bro. Yo, that Tottenham
I mean,
pull,
dude,
that's
dude,
Tottenham pull, not like
or maybe Allegri just wants to like.
A swap?
No,
Hey, they
Allegri's.
want to swap?
Oh, hell
I gotta
no.
like-
Look at
Hell
Juventus. They're
no.
in 7th place right now. They
That's
lost to
their
Monza.
fault.
Well, who's coaching there?
Allegri.
Okay.
That's his fault.
And guess
That's
what?
everyone's
Vlahovic is
fault.
there too. Haha, jokes on him. But my point is, it wouldn't be a bad move
No, it's a terrible move.
for
Keep
not for Conte. Conte would be a terrible move, yes. For Juventus to go for Conte.
Yeah,
That's not a bad move for them.
It's not gonna happen.
I mean, he obviously did coach Juve before.
He did,
obviously
but why
Italy-
would he want to go back to Juve when he coached there for what 5 seasons?
I don't know if the source is true. I have no idea.
It's not. He's from Italy. It's international break. It's vacation
Yo,
time
all
for
right.
him.
Why did he sign an 18-month contract?
Huh?
He signed an 18-month contract.
Because he doesn't want to end up with that fucking trophy. When I referred to the toilet.
Right? He signed an 18-month contract. I'm pretty sure.
That's not long term.
Yeah, I know it's not long term, but that doesn't mean he's going to leave Spurs right now in mid-season.
Why not?
No, he won't leave mid-season.
No,
but,
of course
Are you talking
if-
about the end of the
summer,
season?
like next summer.
Summertime?
What
Okay,
if-
I could possibly see that. Yes, I thought you
Okay.
guys meant now.
No, obviously.
No. I think Nick is saying that he's scouting out the villa. Nice little apartment.
Don't forget, Josue's time is like a little weird. Remember last time he said Hurricanes will leave like in 6 years from now, and then
No, 2 years.
He's gonna be like 50.
I mean, he's still on Bayern Munich's tracker and all that kind of stuff.
Really.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. I think human censors Conte. Don't play Richarlison ever again, please.
how
I actually like I actually like the switch around between Son, Kulusevski, and Richarlison because it just like it gives a little bit more, I don't know, attacking possibilities with 3 different players with 3 different type of play types.
yeah, I mean, look, you guys destroyed Leicester 6-2, and the way you guys you're looking pretty good. But how do you believe this is sustainable football?
Leicester tax.
Leicester tax.
I think so, bro. They're so garbage.
Leicester tax.
I
all
think the
day.
more
Madison would have whirly, but Leicester tax.
I would say the more interesting question is if you're Madison, if you're Tielemans, if you're anybody else on that squad, do you jump ship in the winter?
Of course you do.
But
Honestly, Tielemans is leaving at the end of the
yeah,
season
I mean them
regardless.
two. Yeah, anybody
Probably
else?
even by the
depending on
winter,
who comes
probably.
in.
Harvey Barnes?
Depending on who comes in as a coach.
I think Harvey Barnes deserves
Comes in as a
Yeah, he
coach.
does.
Yeah, depending on who comes in as a coach, I'd say yes, jump
Harvey
out
Barnes.
now or stick it and just continue.
Who signed for Ross Barkley with the Nice, right?
yeah.
That was so random.
Aaron Ramsey.
Where'd he go?
Nice.
Aaron Ramsey's at Nice
Who?
as well.
Ross Barkley.
To where?
Nice.
Bro,
He
you
said it
Nice?
3 times. Yeah.
Are you
In
deaf?
France.
Are you deaf?
In
He's a
France.
bad-
I swear I thought
Pepe.
no, I was here I was hearing
Apparently
Denise.
Pepe's been like
Oh,
trash.
I thought he was saying Denise.
Oh no, I saw some. I don't know. I haven't.
But yeah, man. So yeah, how well do you think Spurs will continue this form?
They just need to do better not
Wow.
conceding so early in the game. It keeps happening right now. Honestly, in that penalty, I don't think it was a penalty. It was a foul, but I think it was right outside the box. But I mean, this form will definitely continue. I'm not sure for how long.
The next game is a big
The
game
next game is Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, I know
at Emirates.
at the Emirates, so it's gonna be a tough one
I think
because
we're gonna
Arsenal's
jump-
doing
I think
really
we're gonna
well.
jump the gun if we talk about that.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that's next week.
No.
Right now.
All right, let's go on to the next game. Arsenal.
The one that you fell asleep on.
I know, someone. I was still
I was gonna
hungover,
make a,
bro.
I was gonna make a
reason why I
better joke
said
about
Eric
that.
Marco, 'cause I
I'd be
wanted to
like, Eric,
see-
what was your favorite play of that game?
I didn't watch the game. I watched it over because I wanted to see. It was
the
like,
first
like,
time around.
the first time around. That I was. No
Can you
Wait,
can
did you
you
sleep through
can
the
you
whole game?
please tell us the story of
alright,
how you
so-
woke up to watch the game?
I woke up. I missed the first half completely. I woke up. I'm like, oh shit. Game kicked off. I have to get up. I'm waking up, looking for my glasses. I'm like hungover as fuck, so I can't find anything. It's taking me a while to like. I'm like I'm still drunk. I finally get up, get my glasses, grab my pillow, run over to the. Well, not more like stumbling over. Like, dude, I could not. I was like walking to the wall and shit. I get to the couch, put the game on. As I'm sitting there, like it feels like I have just like 100 pounds on my eyelids, and I'm just closing my eyes, and then I just fall over. Next thing I know, I'm waking up to fucking halftime of Everton and West Ham. I'm like, fuck, I missed the whole goddamn game. But I did watch it over too. So fuck you guys. I did watch it over.
It was a good kickabout with the boys.
Good about the boys that
So did Magalhaes really have that bookmarked, or
apparently, bro.
did you hear what Tony said?
He said it
Ivan
was
Toney.
cringe. He
I
said it was cringe.
thank
but then
you.
get respect.
I want to give credit to Arsenal for finally putting Ivan Toney in his place. I want to thank you guys. Thank you Arsenal. Thank you Arsenal fans and Gunners for putting Ivan Toney in his place. But what do you think about him saying that it was cringe?
I don't mind it because
Saltiness.
it's what he does, but he also gave credit to Arsenal in that same context.
He did.
He's like, it was cringe, but that's a different team he played, and this is a different team that he's played. It's a different mentality that Arsenal have going into the game. So yeah, it was definitely like I think it was saltiness, 100%. But I mean, whatever. It's Tony.
Payback.
This is
Whatever you
what
want
he's
to call it.
I think this is what he's known for is to talking to the shit. So the shithousery. So I'm all for it. He lost at the end of the day, so I can give two shits about that. But he did get his call up to England, so credit to that. I mean, for a team like Brentford, who's never been in the Premier League, to have one of their players make it to the England squad. That's
It's big.
That's
Huge.
big. So congratulations
All or
to
nothing?
him and Brentford. Also, a quick shout out to the 15-year-old. I can't Nuarni.
Nuareni or something like
Yeah, I
that.
can't pronounce his name
Nuareni.
that well. But the youngest player to ever make the Premier League debut. I saw some crazy takes on Talksport.
I
but
was,
That's
yo,
what
I
I
was
think.
just want to ask
I
about
was
Jeff
like,
Cundy,
this
bro.
is
Jeff
abs-
Cundy.
Dude, this is crazy. Like, this literally just proves the agenda that's out there. But I want to ask you guys. Is it too soon, or was Arteta doing it for his own ego?
Did you see that clip? Did you happen to stumble upon that clip, Dyer?
I don't watch any Arsenal clips.
No,
No,
well,
it's Talksport.
Only league gunner.
No, it was a Talksport clip because like the talk show was they were talking about it, and then the topic that came up was what was the real reason that the 15-year-old was played. And so Cundy was making the point that it was just an ego move by Arteta to make so that he can now take the claim that he was the manager that played the youngest player in the Premier League. How do you feel about that?
No, I don't think it's an ego move. Honestly, I don't think so.
That was like the biggest agenda take I've ever heard. I'm like, whatever, man. But do you guys think that's the case? Like, is that something that you guys feel the same way about?
He played 30 seconds, no?
No, I played 4 minutes.
Oh,
I played 4 minutes. He
Like
came in
3
the 90th
minutes?
minute.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, he came on right at the end.
So it wasn't like
Like
how
it was like
when
stoppage time?
Pep did it with the Man City kid who came on and then whistle blew 2 seconds later and he came right off. So it wasn't like that. He played 4 minutes and he almost got on the ball a couple times. But just to kind of give context, I didn't know much about this kid either. So I went into the Arsenal channels looking to find out more about him. He's been playing levels above his age for a long time. Scored his debut for the U18s, I believe, at age 14.
Damn.
And his debut, scored a goal for them. He's been looking really good. Apparently, they're already ranking him better than Fabregas and Jack Wilshere at his age.
Talk
And
about pressure. on a
Fabregas,
15
I know. I mean, it's pressure. It's pressure, but it's the media nowadays. You know,
Yeah.
it comes with the times. Times change. Fabregas was our youngest player when he debuted. I think he was 16. This guy's 15 years old in 100 something days.
181 days.
181 days. So, are you guys in the same boat? You think that was an ego move, or maybe there's something here that we should look out for?
I don't know.
No, I don't think it's an ego
honestly,
move.
I'm more of like a no comment because I can't tell. It doesn't look like an ego move, but I feel like the fact that you had to look up more about him, I feel like if this guy was really a big deal,
We would have known about it.
yeah, I feel like you would have known more about him at least, or like, oh yeah, he's in the reserves, or maybe he was like,
So you're saying that was an ego move?
it could have been, but
All right,
that's
what
what
are
I'm
you
saying.
saying?
I'm saying that I don't think.
I don't
think-
want the fence, Diego. I
don't
Diego
think it's
style.
an-
There's a gray area here. It's yes or no.
The thing is that that's how I feel about it. I feel like it's a gray area, but I'm gonna say that no, it wasn't because I don't think he was given enough time for it to be a statement move. I think that he clearly was putting on this player who shows promise and shows talent. I'm just gonna give you this little cameo, and that's it, and we move forward. If we see, I would like to see him more often.
That's a big thing. If we don't see him again, then I would raise questions.
Sure,
But if you see him,
but
on
we
the
can't make
bench-
that call now. So
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. It's
Does-
more of a gray for me.
Does England really? How can I put this?
Hey, Arsenal, yeah.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
sorry.
no. Like
The
give
Queen's
out.
a fan, bro. Everybody hates the Queen.
No,
you know
give
that.
out the news for like
R.I.P.
young
Bird.
products, like how Germany does.
She's a West Ham fan, by the way.
He's an Arsenal fan. Arsenal the only team that ever go invited to the Palace.
Exactly.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just saying. What I'm trying to say is that does England really show like the possibility of how great the youth soccer is, like how Germany does? Because that one player from Dortmund, what's his name?
Mokoku.
Yeah, we've heard about him
15
for
years
like
old.
since he was like 14 years old. He's 17 now. But like, is there any English player, prodigy or whatever that we've heard about that from that age?
Well,
Well, I would say this kid, he's 15 years old.
But we just heard about him this past weekend.
I mean, wait, do we
But
think
I'm
we hear about
talking-
him when he's 13 years old?
it's kind of never mind. No, honestly, I doubt it. I'm trying to think. I know Harvey Elliott. He made his debut for Fulham. I think it was like 15 as well, or
Mhm.
16, and then
Yeah.
he made his Liverpool debut when he was 16 as well. I remember it was against Wolves, so like 30 seconds. But like with Harvey Elliott, people didn't know him from prior.
Because
as well.
he
Like,
was
why
in a
would you know about
champion.
a 15
He was in a
year old?
championship when he was at Fulham too.
Yeah, so
Right?
I doubt it. But I mean, there's been countless examples. I saw some tweet. It was actually pretty good. Like,
Wayne Rooney was like fucking.
Oh, yeah, Wayne
16.
Rooney, that's
He
probably the
was
only
a
one.
Fucking monster. At
Yeah.
that age.
I saw some
Everton.
tweet. It was actually pretty good, but it was like Martin Odegaard should like take him under his wing because like Odegaard like at 15 was already at Madrid, and he was like being hyped up as like
Mhm.
fucking some next guy, and like
Yeah,
Xavi
and he
Simons
knows
as well.
what the bad hype can be.
Yeah. So I mean, there's a lot of players. Xavi Simons as well, who's doing really well at PSV Eindhoven.
Oh,
If
yeah,
you guys
yeah.
know him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a crazy amount of pressure as well. Some kid at Celtic, I forgot his name as well, but
Oh,
there's a lot. Yeah, I forgot his name. I'm not sure if he's still at Celtic.
He's currently there now.
I don't know, but I know he made his name at Celtic. But there's countless examples of like 14, 15-year-old kids. Like
Yeah,
that.
nobody wants to end up like what's his name, Freddie Adu.
I actually listened to the podcast on that. I'm pretty ado, and this is a complete sidetrack right now, but yeah, he went through a lot of shit, man.
Yeah,
A lot of mental wear and tear. So
I saw him play live for the Tampa Bay Rowdies when the New York Cosmos beat them 3-0. I think it was.
he was really supposed to be the next big thing. Like he was all
Yeah,
about it.
But
Like,
back media got to his head.
yeah, he was not surrounded by the right people. But that's another conversation. But let's move on to the game. 3-0. Arsenal are looking bounce back. It's not something that we saw every time last season. And we would lose, we'd go on a 1-2-3 game losing streak. This time we bounced back away at Brentford, who are not an easy team. I think we held them to the least amount of shots since they've been promoted. So that's a shout out to the defense. Saliba, I know Nick wants to laugh, but as of right now, he's looking like the Rolls Royce defenders that we've been missing for a very long time. And that partnership with him and Gabriel is looking really, really strong. Got a goal in this game. But to me, the man of the match and the man of the hour for Arsenal is Granit Xhaka. Completely has transformed his career at Arsenal around.
What is it that you said in the past? I was like, I would love to see 10 Shaka from the national team.
I would, yeah.
And that's exactly what we're getting now.
Xhaka for the Swiss national team is a different
crazy.
animal. He's a different animal. If you watch him, like, okay, this is not the player for
captain.
Arsenal.
Versus France in Euros.
Yeah. Remember that? Remember that game, dude? He was just on a different level. And that to me again, that's credit to Arteta because before he came in, he was out.
Mm-hmm.
He was not. He fucked off the fans. Now I had one foot out the door already, and he has completely transformed the way that the fans receive him, the way he's playing as a box-to-box 8, looking a lot better. Kind of funny, there's a quote going around by Arsene Wenger saying that that's how you actually saw him playing, and now that's how he's finally fucking playing. Like, only fucking took how long.
Yeah, Wenger never played him like in that way as well. So
It's like, yeah, you said that, but you don't never play him.
never actually did.
Come on, man. Whatever. But yeah, man, to me, he's definitely been a breath of fresh air, and it kind of alleviates the pressure to. I mean, not saying that we don't need to sign one, but we definitely do. But it kind of alleviates the pressure of needing to sign that midfielder right away. Maybe we can focus on a different area to help improve a little bit more, like a backup party or something like that.
Mhm.
But I mean, yeah, I'm happy with it. Gabriel dancing his way, supporting Vini and his Baila Vini hashtag going around. And overall, just a great performance. Held Ivan Toney very, very quiet that day. Marco, any reaction from the game? I know. We didn't get to watch it live, but we did catch some.
I saw the goals. They were phenomenal. If I'm not mistaken, Vieira scored his first
Vieira
goal, first goal. Playing as number 10. Really did a phenomenal job. I'm not saying he's gonna take Odegaard's spot, but it's good to see that now he's finally getting into the team, getting those minutes that we've all been asking for, and
No, I haven't.
hopefully, huh?
No, I haven't.
We said we all, not you specifically. But I loved it, man. I love the fact that we got a clean sheet.
Yes, I think that's 3 clean sheets away now, or 2. I gotta double check, but we're already surpassing our numbers from last year
Oh yeah.
and the year prior, and I think the trajectory is there, very clear to see. I'm just more curious about when the rougher part of the schedule comes up.
Which
We got Spurs coming up next.
I was gonna say,
The Man City game got postponed because of the Europa.
And Liverpool.
And Liverpool, yeah, coming up as well. So it's gonna be interesting. But from the outside looking in, guys, anything from your perspective?
Please don't ask.
I don't know why
Nick
you're laughing, Nick. I'm not even making it. I'm just asking.
first. I was about to say, please don't ask Nick first.
I'm just asking a question. Like, should I just not ask going forward? Is that what I'm getting over here?
Moving forward, just don't look at Nick. Go straight to Josue and then move that way.
I don't even know what this is like.
I don't even know why I'm laughing.
I'm not even like. I'm just like. There's a question. Like,
No, I don't even know why I'm laughing.
because you're just on your high horse. So
Damn,
what is Liverpool?
He's saying that you look funny.
I mean, I am funny looking, so
Don't chill.
chill. Yeah. Anything from the outside? Anything?
Not
Besides
much. I mean,
laughter?
I saw.
Just to you are right about the 3 clean sheets for Arsenal now.
Away, right?
Yeah, they all have been away actually.
Interesting.
Yeah, none of the home games were clean sheets.
I think we have the 2 home games. The 3 home games. Three.
1, 2, 3. Played 3 home games.
Yeah, 4 away.
Mm-hmm. And the postponed game was against Everton.
Well, no, we postponed Man City as well.
Oh, you did? Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know
because
that.
that's to replace it for the Europa game that got canceled because of the
It was Ajax, right?
No, PSV.
PSV, sorry.
PSV. But yeah, that's Arsenal climbing back to top first place after Man City had a little taste of it for a little bit. We move on to Everton versus West Ham.
I got the score prediction right.
I just want to let
will
you
say
know.
that.
I just want to let you know when you were upstairs, he didn't account for that.
What?
That wasn't in his notes.
Yeah, but I didn't write that down yet.
It's in the fucking group chat. I'll tell you that.
He was like, "Oh shit!"
Okay.
He did. I just want to let you know. I'm not going crazy here. There's some
It's there. It's in everyone's phone.
questionable calls in this on this bench.
Now I don't believe.
I got it. Check.
Now I don't believe that notepad. You probably just wrote it down.
No, he got it.
Okay.
I don't lie, bro.
Hmm.
No lies.
Honestly, I got no. The only thing I'm trying to say about this game is that I was hoping that Everton would lose because Lampard's on the clock right now. Lampard's on the clock, and he's supposed to be sacked in the next 5 months, I think. So, and that's all I got.
You predicted December, right?
I predicted
around
18
there?
months.
18
Yeah.
months.
So by December, he got to be out. That'll be one of my early Christmas presents.
But you gotta stick by, bro. Stick by.
I am, bro.
There's gonna be like some streak where they lose like 4 games in a row.
So you don't think this is a boost for Everton to keep winning games, or at least
It could have been, but
it could have been?
it's the first win, but it could have been
I mean,
negated by that Patterson injury.
Yeah,
I
I
was
think
looking at
it could have been a decent boost, but I mean the game itself wasn't that bad. Just West Ham we're just unbelievably unlucky this game. They hit the post a couple times. Ben Rama had a lovely curler and just he just stood there and watched it and was praying, and it hit off the inside of the post, but just enough where it crossed the goal, but it still went out. So it was just unbelievably lucky. Bowen actually was pretty decent this game. So on a fantasy perspective, that's nice to see. He was just the whole team was just unlucky. It could have gone. It could have been really bad, but the luck was on their side today for Everton.
For me, the highlight of the moment of that game was when what's the player that you just said that hit the post twice? Nice curl.
Ben Rama.
Ben Rama. He took a corner kick. Didn't even go into the field. It just went back out, and David Moyes was like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He's like, fuck.
"What are you doing?"
West Ham are looking pretty bad right now, man.
They are. They're at the bottom half of the table.
They are
Bottom.
in 18th place.
Oh,
Only
relegation
won
zone.
one Premier League game.
Yeah, this was a relegation battle. Whoever wins gets to stay up.
Already in the season, right?
Yeah, because Everton was 17th.
Is there something that maybe we should be worried about as far as not we but West Ham fans should
No.
be worried about? Just
I don't think so. It's just one of those games. I mean, like I said, this game, and it's not the
It's
first.
not just one of those games.
Right, it's not the
It's
first time that West Ham have been this unlucky. So it's only a matter of time. They just need one game, I think. So as soon as they get that one game, then I think it's going to turn around.
I do think they're not going to finish in the top half of the table like they did for the past 2 seasons. I
would
think they're
agree
going
with
to
that.
finish like maybe 12th, 13th around there.
It could be burnout as well. They've had a lot of games this past 2 seasons when they've gone to Europe, and obviously their squad isn't like a top 6 squad. where
And
they
yeah,
have-
they've won their first 2 games already in the conference
They're-
league.
they're in
just
Europe
not doing
now,
it
right?
time.
Say
Yeah,
that
they're in
again?
the conference league.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
Conference League.
All right. Well, we move on to out of the Premier League. Actually, let's do a quick little recap across the league itself from the other fixtures that did happen. Which was Newcastle drawing to Bournemouth 1-1. And Nottingham Forest losing to Fulham 3-2. William got an assist, I saw. And Aston Villa beating Southampton. Stevie G is back.
Apparently, that was one of the most
Not
boring
bad.
games ever. I didn't watch it, but
Yeah,
based off
there was a
my
lot of
Twitter timeline,
talk. There's a lot of talk that the Villa Southampton game was one of the worst games. that anyone had to sit through.
Apparently, Bournemouth are like equal in points with Newcastle. So my question is, if Bournemouth don't get relegated, who the fuck does then?
Leicester.
Yeah, probably Leicester.
Yeah.
At this rate right now, but
Wolves.
That'd be crazy if Bournemouth stays up.
I mean, Wolves are. I mean, yeah, Wolves don't really have an attack, man. Like they're not. I just going forward.
They
I
got
don't
Diego
see
Costa now.
much. Oh, Diego
They
Costa.
got Diego Costa now.
That's right.
I saw pictures of Wolves players.
Did he play against City?
No.
No.
I think he just got his permit.
Yeah.
So,
Visa.
Yeah, yeah.
They're the worst visa.
Yeah. So I mean, we'll find out in 2 weeks time.
How is this possible? Isn't he Spanish? I mean, I know he's Brazilian, but he's also Spanish.
Yeah, he's Spaniard,
Wait,
but I think he's
You still need to work visa to play in England?
yeah
that's
Even
UK,
being
so it's not part of
Spaniard?
Europe.
in Europe,
Oh, okay, you're right.
different
Okay.
countries.
You're not part of the union anymore.
No, it's America, Mexico,
Mhm.
geography.
Remind me not to back you up next
Margaret,
time.
I'm gonna you right now. I'm gonna you right now.
Go to the way.
You don't want to talk about Real Madrid?
Yeah, go for it.
Real Madrid 2, Atletico 1. This game was surrounded by a lot of hostility, a lot of
I loved it.
racism.
Can we paint this car
hated
red?
I know we should.
Can we paint this red right
Or
now?
what Pedro Bravo, I believe his name is, from El Chiringuito.
No,
Cancel them. Don't watch them anymore.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the president of the Spanish agents. for
Yeah. So what
football.
is that? What is that? Is that like the Spanish agents? Like literally what it means?
For I believe it is for like actual like athletes.
Agents who are Spanish.
Correct. Just that.
Jeez.
And then he came on, talked or whatever. And then I actually saw a lot of people saying that, like, you know how Papa Perez uses Chiringuito as like the mouthpiece, how he probably is gonna like maybe cut that off.
Yes. So those are some of the rumors that are coming out that Papa Perez is no longer going to be, because he does radio and the TV. The only TV he does is Chiringuito.
That's it. Yeah.
So now he's going to cut that out. Most likely. Nothing has been confirmed, but the whole starting with the game. I mean, I think we all watched the game.
Yeah.
Nobody was going to miss it, mostly because of what had started off the week with the monkey calling, and then
Chance.
fucking Koke coming out and saying that if Vinicius celebrates, there's gonna be problems in the field, which I thought was hilarious.
And there was no problems.
There was no problems because yes and no. So this is if you want to call it my tinfoil hat moment. Is if you want. Did you guys see Koke's yellow card?
No.
You didn't see
didn't.
Koke's
Yes.
yellow card?
I did.
Did you see who was it against?
Was it Vinicius?
No,
No.
Rodrigo. Rodrigo scored the goal, and he was the one that danced.
Oh yeah, it was Rodrigo.
So, and he didn't go for the ball. He went for the player.
Oh, he went straight for the player. He went straight for Rodrigo.
So he said there was going to be problems on the
Nothing
field.
that-
That was the problem there.
I hate Koke.
That was the problem.
I mean, not problem. But I mean, what do you want to fight? No, he's
No,
gonna,
no. The
he's
If
gonna
you're,
give him
saying, if you're publicly threatening, there's gonna be a problem.
You're,
Fucking
bro,
pull out a
the-
gun or
the-
something, bro.
We're not in Guatemala.
Karate kick
or-
him at least.
or
Karate
we're-
kick him,
we're
yeah,
countries.
they're
They're gonna deal with it on the field. And how are you gonna deal with it? Injuring a player. Now, did he go in rough? Yes.
He did.
Did he go in not to the ball? No. He went straight for the player. He got lucky. Got a yellow card for that one. There was a lot of. What I was hearing was that there should have been at least more than one red card in that game.
I saw one where there was like studs up. I forget who was.
Yes, and it was against Rodrigo as well.
on his calf, like on his
Mhm.
leg, upper leg, right? That one I do remember.
And, and they were attacking him. They were trying to get him. Vinicius was trying to get him get red carded. And funny, and Moss was the one that gets a fucking red card. I thought it was hilarious that it was him that got it. And because Ceballos.
It
He
was
just came on too, right?
Ceballos had been on the field for like maybe 5 minutes and faked an injury, faked like a touch to the face.
it wasn't a red card, dude.
Bro, there was no, it wasn't a red card. It was yellow.
It,
was double yellow.
it shouldn't have been a double yellow.
It shouldn't have been a double yellow.
Now the Vinny one was funny too. He got hit in the face, and then, like 3 seconds later, he goes on the ground. Like,
Oh, the one with the throat. He was
Yeah.
the one that they were targeting to get exposed, get the red card, and they didn't get. But they got Hermoso, which is a worse hothead.
Oh, when he swung his hand back at the video.
He did this, but it only like kind of like
But he swung.
barely
He swung his elbow. Though.
yeah,
He
no,
swung,
he pushed it up, yeah,
Chickling.
yeah, but it didn't like really touch him. But he sold it, of course, he's gonna sell it.
I
But when it
compared
comes
Darwin
to
Nunez for Crystal Palace, like, why'd you do that? Don't do that.
Yeah. when it comes to the goals, which is the important part and which allows us to get 3 points, right?
Disgusting.
And leave Atletico in 7th place. Dramini, man. Oh, fuck. That little tap over to get Rodrigo on that run. Beautiful. And Vinicius run, too. Vinicius did all that work to hit the fucking post. But Valverde was there to score, which is phenomenal because Valverde, actually, the goal for Rodrigo's goal, Valverde had the ball from his side of the field.
It was
ran up on the right side, went into the middle, and then crossed it to the left, which ended up at Vinicius' feet. Vinicius' feet passed it over to Tchouaméni, who just chipped it over because they were both going to make the same run. Overall, phenomenal. And I thought this goal was just a fluke, man. They got fucking lucky.
Valverde, and you started him out earlier as a player you would want to build around. He's showing levels right now, dude. This is the first time he's done a dribble like
Valverde
that.
is amazing. It's not just his on the ball work. Like it's just when you see him off the ball, like I don't even know where he is half the time because he's literally everywhere.
He's getting into the right spaces in order to give options, even if he isn't the option. He's just phenomenal because he could play on the wing, he could play in the midfield. Doesn't matter where in the midfield, and he makes just incredible runs and passes that you don't see. Like he'll pass the ball looking in the opposite direction and it's just curling to the other side of the field because he knows with the pace of Vinicius and Rodrigo, they're gonna make those runs. Yeah. So he's smart about it. And I also think he's learning a lot from Modric because Modric, he's just phenomenal on the field too. Just playing in the back.
Perfect.
He was in a center back
teacher.
position for quite some time during the
Bro,
game.
yes, you saw fucking Modric in the back line. It was like at points it was like a five in the back. Like he would grab the ball there and move it up.
Yeah. And Valverde dropped back on the other side too a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, and Ancelotti, he's really.
But I do want to say
well
two
with
more
them.
things, and if you guys want to wrap it up or say whatever you guys want to say, is one, Hazard who, and
Wow.
That's your own player.
and,
Wow.
two, the future looks bright when Benzema does end up leaving, because he will eventually leave.
With Rodrigo?
Not with Rodrigo,
With Haaland.
just with Haaland, yeah. With whoever end up in and even if we don't get Haaland, even if we don't get Mbappe, we still look good, and that's the beauty of it. That we might not need that those two big names to be able to put goals away and figure shit out. So, and we're building our own big name, which is Vinicius. So, baila Vinicius.
Baila Vinicius.
Baila.
Baila Vini.
Well, look, that's all I had here. I had my last thing was laugh at Juve, specifically Vlahovic, but
Yeah, I like your tax on Vlahovic, bro.
bro, he ain't doing shit.
I like your tax.
Vlahovic. But that's literally what I had and laugh at Juve. So, is there anything else that you guys want to sign off on? Is international break? Any big games this weekend?
Yo,
Just,
Guatemala,
Guatemala
Colombia,
contra
baby.
Colombia over here.
Colombia, Guatemala, the two giants from South America and Central America.
Who you going
Just,
for?
you know.
For real, bro. You gotta be neutral now, bro.
Nah, bro. It's a
You
bet.
got-
Raw.
you gotta-
It's gonna be
you-
0-0.
You have to start pulling your
1-1.
weight like
One-
Edgar and
1-1.
Ricky do.
Is Luis Diaz playing?
Yeah, he is. Bro, he's like, it's so funny
Better hope
because
not.
like literally everything for the Colombian national team, like their whole social like strategy is just put Luis Diaz in front.
Yo, Guatemala's gonna kick.
Is he gonna
they're
play?
kick the shit out of him.
Yeah.
bro.
For real.
Yo, the Guatemala fuckers are dirty, bro. They're gonna kick the shit out of him, bro.
What?
Better hope he get injured.
Injury
Cuidado
incoming.
con los chapines.
Yo, any update on Ecuador?
Oh, that's a
Yes,
fun one.
yes, it was thrown out, and apparently Chile is gonna go cry to the CAS, which is the Center for Arbitration of Sport, and they're gonna try to get it, basically re-adjudicated.
Yeah, because now
Try
at
to
this
kick
point
him
it's like it's almost too late, and if it happens and Ecuador gets kicked out, it's almost just gonna look bad and stupid on FIFA's part. So,
Yeah, I think
How funny
Maybe
would
Qatar's looking bad on stupid on people's part, but yeah.
well,
Of-
yeah, that too. That's
because
the different
Chile is trying to take that spot, right?
yeah.
It
How
was-
funny
yeah, it
would
was
it be
them.
that it wouldn't be them and it would be Colombia? Because Colombia is the one that I mean Peru.
It would be Peru, actually.
I'd hate if Chile were to go through. They're so washed now.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
24.
They were so good back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
were.
Hey man, they had their moment.
I mean, we all witnessed that.
We all did, yeah.
We
yeah.
witnessed that.
Argentina, man. That's World Cup conversation. Doesn't- doesn't talk
Argentina,
about that.
Argentina,
We'll get to
Argentina,
that.
Honduras on Friday.
Uruguay Iran on Friday.
Yo, it says Darwin
Yeah.
Nunez missed that. Never mind.
That was
You saw that clip? You saw that clip going around?
yeah.
Of course I did. It says like 5 million views on Twitter, bro.
Right now, he's like, fuck shit. All right. Well, look, that's all we got. Anything else? Any final thoughts?
Nothing, man. International
No,
break, man.
international break.
Friendlies,
International break.
Nations League starts tomorrow.
Uruguay, Canada on Tuesday. That might be a
Okay.
good game.
Let's see how USA does against Japan.
That's
Okay.
true.
Wait. All right, before we end it, I just fuck the world. Whatever. Does anyone have USA making it out of the groups?
No.
Yeah. No.
Wait,
No.
England,
Iran, and
I
Wales.
want to see. I
Iran.
want to see the
England,
their,
Iran,
their
and
lineup,
Wales.
and then I'll be it.
I can see it. I think I don't think
They
it's
have
gonna-
they
I don't
have
think we're gonna
potential,
respect-
but I don't think they'll do it.
I don't think you have
I
enough
don't think
respect.
so. I don't do it.
You guys are respecting art. Dude, they win not last World Cup. Obviously didn't qualify, but for the Brazil World Cup, they got what was it? Quarters?
No.
Don't
No.
overestimate.
Yeah, they played against
US.
Belgium. They lost to Belgium. With
Underestimate.
That was-
the
that was-
fucking time of the game of his life.
That was round of 16.
That was 16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't underestimate US.
I would
The
underestimate
players
US.
that they
Belgium
have are
lost to
pretty good
Brazil in the
individually.
quarters.
Oh, okay.
No,
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 that was 2018.
no, that was 2018. Yeah.
Honestly, but the only one thing like Wales, they have Bale, bro. Like he can just turn up.
That's it.
But either way,
So it's gonna be US.
He's playing in LA, bro.
Well, that too.
He's focused on golf.
he's
right
off
now.
Molly or some shit.
Oh God. Netherlands, Belgium next week. England, Italy on Friday.
Ooh.
for the Nations League. And then England, Germany on Monday. That's gonna be interesting.
You saw Musiala got hurt
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Portugal, Spain next Tuesday.
in training. To answer your question,
In
yes,
training.
they'll go hard wherever they're playing.
Oh yeah, Mueller hurt him.
Yep.
Really?
A
Thomas
slide tackle.
Mueller.
Yeah.
Yes, they'll go hard wherever they play.
He stepped on him right on his foot.
He slid tackle. He caught him. He caught him right
Yeah.
at the end. Yeah. So, all right. Well, look, that wraps it up. That's all we got for today. We appreciate you sticking around. Again, let us know what you want. Jump on the podcast. Give us your banter. Let us know who's gonna win the league. Arsenal. But other than that, I think we're good to go, right?
Yeah.
Oh damn, we are ending it now. We are the bench with the voice. With the bench is always warm. Peace, everybody.
Good night.